2 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 22. God made us his chosen people. He put his mark on us to show that we are his. And he put his spirit in our hearts to be a guarantee for all he has promised.
Now you've all seen a banknote like this one, but you might never have looked at it too closely. For example, you might not have spotted, but just there it says in tiny writing, I promise to pay the bearer on demand the sum of £10. Now once upon a time, if you took that note into the Bank of England, you could exchange it for £10 worth of gold, because a banknote is really just a promise that the bank will pay out its value. Now obviously the bank doesn't want anyone else printing their own banknotes, so they make them difficult to copy. The new banknotes, for example, have 12 security features to stop them being forged. Some of them are obvious, the windows, the holograms and the patterns. But there is one that we can't see in normal light. Now, if I hold that to the camera, how many tens can you see on the £10 note? I can see 3 big ones, but I'm told that there is another one that you can't see under normal light. We need a special light like this one called an ultraviolet light that shows up a number on each note in bright red and green. Now, as with all the security features, they are proof that the note is real and the promise is true. Now to see the number, we're just going to turn the lights off and then we'll see whether we can see it or not. Now at the moment you can't see anything, but if I turn on this ultraviolet or UV light, hopefully you can now see a 10 in yellow and red, which is the 4th big 10 on the note. We couldn't see it before without the light, but with UV light we can see it. The number on the banknote is a picture of what happens when we become Christians. When we believe in Jesus and ask God to forgive us for our sin, God puts his mark on us and the Holy Spirit comes to live within us. The Bible calls him a guarantee or a deposit, making us out to be God's children. And the amazing thing is, however we feel or whatever we go through, even going through tough times, God is always with us. Even when we feel a bit battered and crumpled like this note, if we bring it close to the UV light, we can still see its mark. Trusting in God during these difficulties will bring us closer to Jesus. And the great thing is that when we're close to Jesus, the light of the world, others will see Jesus in our lives. Just as when we brought the note close to the UV light and its mark can be seen clearly.
2 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 22. God made us his chosen people. He put his mark on us to show that we are his. And he put his spirit in our hearts to be a guarantee for all he has promised.